Sri Lanka's presidential palace transformed into a pool party, as members of the public streamed through the luxurious halls and bedrooms, playing piano and cleaning up the mess. It followed chaotic scenes on July 9 as thousands of protesters stormed the presidential residence in Colombo and set fire to the Prime Minister's private home. After months of demonstrations and calls for President Gotabaya Rajapaksa to resign amid Sri Lanka's worst economic crisis since independence. The Indian Ocean island fell into default in May and has struggled to secure essential imports such as fuel and medicines. Sri Lankans have endured lengthy power cuts, school closures and spiralling food prices amid the severe shortages. Protesters accuse Rajapaksa and his powerful family, who have dominated the country's politics for the past 20 years, of plunging the country into the crisis through corruption and misrule. The island borrowed heavily to fund infrastructure-led growth after the end of its civil war in 2009. But policies, including a 2019 tax cut and the COVID-19 pandemic, which wiped out Sri Lanka's tourism sector, have hit hard. And the war in Ukraine has pushed up prices of food and oil even further. Sri Lanka has been relying on aid from India and other nations as leaders try to negotiate a bailout deal with the IMF. Sri Lanka owes about $51 billion in foreign debt to international bondholders, as well as bilateral creditors, including China and Japan. On May 9, Rajapaksa's elder brother Mahinda, president from 2005 to 2015, and at the time serving as Prime Minister, stepped down. Days later, the country missed a foreign debt payment, officially defaulting. On June 9, younger brother Basil quit as a lawmaker. And on July 9, the Speaker of the Sri Lankan Parliament said the President had resigned, but would stay in office until July 13 to ensure a smooth transition of power. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said he'd also step down once a new government was in place. But on July 13, reports the President had fled to the Maldives on a military jet, and no official resignations. Angry protesters forced their way through barricades into the Prime Minister's office, who'd been appointed acting president by Rajapaksa. Parliament is set to reconvene and elect the new president to succeed Rajapaksa on July 20. But the political turmoil creates a potential power vacuum in Sri Lanka, a country urgently in need of a functioning government to begin the process of recovering from financial ruin.